Speaking of Predator, a new Alien TV series based on the classic extraterrestrial horror movie franchise will be the story of inequality.
How?
Inequality.
How?
Inequality.
But
aliens. Inequality.
Well, it's alien.
Alien. Inequality.
How is that inequality?
It's inequality.
How?
Inequality.
But
from the 1979 sci-fi classic, Disney gained the rights to Alien when it merged with Fox, now 20th Century Studios, which gave them the rights to the R-rated franchise, according to the Disney News site.
Which, just for pause for a second, whoever thought that
Disney is the
Alien is going to be made now by Disney?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not going to be good.
I can show you the
all the colors of the rainbow.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragdoll gal.
Can you imagine that as a Looney Tunes?
Would have been perfect.
Looney Tunes, where you come walking up to the alien. Hey, what's up, Doc? The little thing comes out and goes straight through his head, comes back out, and he just. That would be fantastic.
It would be good. Yeah.
So Disney has Alien now, and they're making a show of it.
Yep.
Okay.
Alien is currently is in development at FX Network. The first TV series based on the classic film is helmed by Fargo and Legion's Noah Hawley. Expect a scary thrill ride set not too far in the future from here on Earth.
Okay.
Those are great movies. All the great movies. All the great horror movies. You'll love them. But they're not just monster movies.
They're not?
They're about humanity trapped between a primordial parasitic past and our artificial intelligent future.
Are you serious?
And they're both trying to kill us. Here you have the human beings, and they can't go forward, and they can't go back. Really interesting.
Hold on. No, we...
That was almost timed.
We're doing this on the other side. I can't let this sit. Because I'm sorry, I still don't understand.
You still don't get it, right?
I still don't get how are you where the hell are you getting this from?
All right, well, on the other side of the break, we're going to go to the next section of the story so we can explain that.
Because this is painful.
That's where we're going.
Oh, dear Lord.
For those of you who aren't watching the show online, Dylan's head almost exploded during the break when we were just trying to keep cool and calm about this. So let's dig back into this.
So just
recap.
As a recap,
just
in case
a recap.
You were just tuning in.
Disney now owns the rights to Alien.
Which, first off, what the hell?
And they're putting a new TV series on FX about Alien.
Okay.
The movie.
Which... Removing the BS of the story and everything aside, I'm going to try to remove myself
before the BS.
Yeah, before I lose my mind.
Just the facts.
The idea, especially if, and I know they're trying to play it off as like, well, Disney has got Marvel, and Marvel stuff was all fantastic, and so blah blah blah. They're hoping to try and translate it from
everything from the 80s.
Well, but but also trying to translate the way Marvel ended up becoming, the colossal entity that it is.
Right.
They want to try and pass that off, hopefully, into Alien. If it is possible, it could be good, or something like a Mandalorian, or something like. I believe that it could be kind of a good idea to go with. However, you said something.
Yeah.
You want to go back to starting at where not the beginning, but go back to.
I'm going to go to this.
Yes, right. Yeah, start right here from this quote.
Monster movies. Those are great monster movies, but they're not just monster movies. This is from Hawley, the director.
The person, who's behind this.
Yep. They're about humanity trapped between our primordial parasitic past and our artificial intelligence future.
Hold on. Stop there for just a moment. We're still talking about the Alien franchise.
Yep.
The movie Alien. You've seen Alien.
Yep.
Where people go into space.
Yep.
There's another.
Sigourney Weaver shaves her head.
Yeah, well, that was number 3, but still.
Whatever.
They go into space. They inadvertently the first ones they inadvertently come in contact with this thing. It takes over, and then they find out as it goes on. They find out about it, and they want to try and capture it, like moronic humans do,
because they want to study it.
But and then they want to utilize it and make it a weapon. Blah blah blah. All that
right.
So that is a story actually of our primordial past and our artificial intelligent future? Where?
Well, the alien itself, the alien represents the past.
It does.
Yes. And the artificial intelligent future is the spaceship and all the cool gear, like the exoskeleton suit.
Now, if you'd have told me that Space Odyssey 2001 or 2001 A Space Odyssey was a movie that is about humanity being trapped between the primordial parasitic past and our artificial intelligent future.
You could follow.
Both trying to kill us. I'm totally there.
Good.
Still a little too deep.
But
because again, I don't know if any of y'all have realized this, but this is a movie.
Movies.
It's a movie.
They're made for entertainment and escapism.
It's for you to be entertained. I'm really trying to calm myself
you
right
really
now.
are. You're going. And we haven't even gotten through this quote yet.
I know.
That we've already talked about.
It is for entertainment. There isn't a human being. Let me rephrase that. There isn't a rational human being that goes into these movies or would be going into these movies.
Yeah.
Thinking anything other than, oh my God, alien, it ate the dude. Holy cow. That's it.
Popped out of the guy's chest.
That's all they're after. They're after the thrill, the excitement, the story, the escapism. That is it. The only reason now that anyone is going to walk into there with a mindset that the dribble that's falling out of your mouth is because of the fact that you're now saying that this is what it is. And people are going, what? And now nobody is really going to watch it because they want to escape. It's the same thing with the music and with sports and everything else. Leave entertainment alone. The people who do it, if you want to have your own political views and stuff, fine, cool, whatever. But stop bringing it into the entertainment. This is the one point that we as normal human beings can escape from well, not just them, but just life, crap, all of it. Just, anyway, what?
Shay over on the YouTubes. Before you lose your mind? Oh, honey.
Thanks, babe. Appreciate it. Love you too.
Oh, yeah. Continue on with the quote. Here you have human beings, and they can't go forward, and they can't go back. So I find that really interesting.
I hate this person so bad.
He then suggested that the earlier movies and stories were about inequality because they largely focused on blue-collar individuals set in space by a major corporation.
Stop it.
Hawley said he plans to explore the inequality that represents that represents and how the disparity of wealth, quote, we're struggling with now, inevitably leads to a confrontation with a killer parasitic alien species.
Okay. I'm going to be as controlled as I possibly can right now. First off, we're gonna walk this backwards.
Okay, again?
Okay. No, we're gonna go backwards this time.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna address the last thing he was talking about first. How he plans to use this story, this TV show, to explore the inequality that represents that and how the disparities of wealth that we're struggling with right now leads to confrontation of killer parasites. Is he trying to make money off of this? Wouldn't that be he's trying to?
No, I don't think he is.
So he's not going to make a dime. They're not going to make anything. Disney's not going to see a
they're going to make tons of money.
No.
What?
But he just said that the inequality, the disparity of wealth, we're struggling with it now, and the inevitability that leads to confrontation of a killer parasitic alien species.
Yeah.
So he's.
Yeah. Oh, Disney's going to make tons of money off of this.
And even this guy, he's going to make money too.
Oh, he already did.
Yeah.
And actually, he makes exponentially more than most of the people that he's talking about.
Son of a bitch.
Just for making this one TV show.
Okay, so first off, hypocrite. Great, got it. We move on.
Check.
Keep going backwards. The earlier movies were about inequality because they largely focus on the blue-collar individuals who were sent into space by major corporations. I'm going to throw something out.
Okay,
here.
go ahead. Yeah.
When America has NASA.
Yeah.
Not that it's actually used for space exploration anymore.
Yeah.
Sadly. But they do have NASA.
Yes.
And there was a point where they would go into space.
Space.
Yeah. Men in space. Astronauts, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin and blah, 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 the rest.
Right. There's still some in there.
No, I'm sure there's more. There's the people on the space stations. And
most of them are Russian now.
Yeah, but that's fine. But my point is, I'm mainly bringing it to America. We sent people into space. Space.
Yeah.
The federal government
sent
people.
Uh-huh.
They're politicians, not the leaders, not the guys, not the guys in charge, the bosses,
right.
The underlings. What would be? I mean, don't get me wrong. It takes a lot of schooling, and I'm not trying to downplay by any stretch of the imagination.
There's a lot of math.
There's a lot of stuff that goes into becoming an astronaut to be able to go into space, and I'm not trying to belittle that at all.
Right.
Having said that, though, from a comparative standpoint, the federal government corporation sent blue collar people, individuals, astronauts into space. It's so just another way of putting this. You go order a pizza from Domino's, Burger King. Order a pizza from Burger King.
It'll make it happen.
Little Caesars, Pizza Hut, where the hell ever.
Right.
Cheese, you insert whatever your favorite pizza. I don't care.
Grubhub. Use Grubhub and get all of it.
But that's that right there. Grubhub.
Yes.
They are delivering individuals, blue-collar people are going into space, the outside world, risking everything, accidents, robberies, all kinds of stuff. Their lives and their livelihood to deliver and make money for a corporation.
But also for themselves.
Same thing as these people. These blue collars were part of the freaking country or the company.
You don't get it.
That got sent into space. It wasn't like they went, hello, little poor people. We're going to send you up there. This wasn't Goebbels. You know what I mean?
And this is why.
This wasn't Struble from Russia. They weren't just collecting these people, these homeless morons.
It's terrible.
You know what this is? This is, they're.
It's terrible. I think we need to upgrade
Doctor
the
Who.
AI.
Do you remember? No. Do you remember Doctor Who when they start collecting all the people and they were turning them into the Cybermen?
Yeah.
That's not what this is.
No, that's not. These people
But this person is saying that that's what that is.
Yes.
Oh, dear Jesus. There's just some people, I just want to slap him. I want to just walk up to her. I apologize.
It's him. Is
Holly
it him? Is the last name.
Holly? Okay. I'm sorry. Walk up to him. Look him dead in his stupid face. Slap the dog snot out of him. And then as he looks back up at me in shock, just give him a hug and whisper in his ear, I'm praying for you, and walk away. God, this is incredible.
Is that what you want? Is that really what you want?
I really do. Open palmed right across the side of the head. Couple of fingers clipping ear so it rings for a minute.
In mine,
you're
also going to see the people who are sending them. So you'll see what happens when the inequality we're struggling with now isn't resolved.
Hold on. Again, though, this is a company.
Yeah.
That has employees.
Yeah.
That are saying, hey guys, we want to go do this thing. We're taking on this project. You're working for us. You've hired on to do a job.
Here's the contract.
Now it's time to go do your job.
Right.
It's not inequality.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as like the people who do the job that we used to do, the laying of fibers and stuff like that for businesses and for new constructions and things like that.
Here's the job.
I worked for a company where you would go in. We built, we did Amazon.
Yeah,
ran all the cabling, all of the
fiber, the trays,
the fibers, and all the stuff like that, so they can have the Wi-Fi and they can run everything, the internet. Period in the building, like entirely ran that sucker.
All the infrastructure cabling.
When the job was done, packed their junk up and were sent to another state. That's why I'm not with them anymore.
Right? Yeah.
Travel.
Because
But that's what happened. You're done. Job's over with, guys. We're sending you somewhere else. It's not inequality.
It's you chose that job.
The company started off, I don't know how many people, and any company starts off with so many people. They hire on people to do work while they have the bigger people who came up with the idea, sometimes who do the work, but sometimes work on his. This dude is trying to intentionally find one more thing to wedge people with, to cause divide with.
Yep.
Now it's not enough to be divided by, the alleged racism that is, rampant through the world and all this stuff. We have to make sure that it's rich versus poor.
Yeah.
It's the haves versus the have-nots. And I'm sorry, but virtually everyone in this country has the ability to have food.
In this country? In this country. Yeah.
So whatever you may have not, as long as you have get a meal,
you're doing better than doing half the world almost.
Yeah, you're in the 1% of the entire world. So I would quit bitching if I were you.
Yeah. Speaking of people who love to divide, especially on the racial lines.
Hold on. Oblivion Flickering on Twitter. In the new Aliens TV show, Walt Disney's frozen head in a pickle jar commands the SS Nostradamus through the deep state. Quote, "In the deep state, no one is allowed to hear you scream."
They're not allowed to.
Not allowed to.
That's right.
That's fantastic. Forget the science of
sound.
Of sound not traveling in a vacuum.
Right.
You're not allowed to.
Not allowed to. Yeah. So yeah.